Choose your character. Cadence. Good evening. My name is Callidora Lambros, and I am the daughter of Medusa. Today, we're going to be playing The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, which is one of the worst first-party Nintendo games. But here we are. A very warm welcome to FrogGod987. I hope you're doing well. I'm still getting over a cold, personally, so you have to forgive me if I'm a little iffy. What were we doing? Right, we need to learn how to wrestle. That's right. Alright, let's learn how to wrestle, and then hopefully we'll be able to start the fire temple today. Hello, Frog God. Where everyone is? Where is everyone? Okay, where is the chief? I think that's him, right there. I'd rather not, Mr. Chief Man. You don't want to get them back, or... Don't want to get them... Okay. Teach me how to wrestle. Hello, Fallen Knight. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yep. Why did they decide to add this to the game? Could always be better, yeah, me too. As I've mentioned, I'm still getting over my illness a little bit. Why do I have to see this man in a fundoshi? Still, I am feeling better. We don't get to see Link in a fundoshi. He is topless, though. So there's that. Your favorite Zelda game, Fallen Knight. Oh boy. Well, I suppose we all have opinions, don't we? Easy. Yeah, we all have opinions, Fallen Knight. I think this is one of the worst first-party Nintendo games ever released, and definitely the worst Zelda game. Balls. I have very strong opinions. Oh, welcome in, Azul. I hope you're doing well. Easy. I need the iron boots. Thank you. Listen, Frog God 987. I have thoughts about this game. Here's the thing, what if... I feel like if you were wearing these boots, your feet would stay firmly planted. And your bones would crack. Your shin bones would just sever, and you would get pushed down. But your feet would remain planted. Sounds good, Azul. For some parts, like the game in general, being as bad as it is, yeah. Oh, it's so slow. After this game wraps, I'll play Minish Cap and then Spirit Tracks. And then I'll have cleared every canon Zelda title. I have beat this one, but I don't really remember it, so I wanted to give it another chance, and it's worse than I remember. So that's good. I'm trying to finalize my schedule for next week, but unfortunately some of the people who I'm attempting to collaborate with are not too sure about their schedules yet, so I have to ask them about it. And I have to wait for their response, which is kind of a pain. I suppose I could release a schedule with this or that and figure it out when the day is closer, but I don't tend to like doing that sort of thing. Oh, Nordic just DM'd me. Oh, hello there, Nordic. I appreciate you watching. It's always sweet when my friends make time for me, and that includes you guys. I know that we are viewer and streamer, but I do consider you guys to be my friends regardless of such a thing. And if it's alright with you, I would like to float an idea to you. Would you guys be interested in seeing a collaboration between either myself or Miss Harper and a person who has never streamed before? Bring them on. I think that could be interesting. I think that could be interesting, but on the flip side, I could see it also being a little stilted, so I wanted your guys' opinion on it. A bloopy, that's worth 5 rupees. I didn't need the little cutscene for that. It also shouldn't make me hike back and forth here with no Epona. That would be cool to see. Okay. That's very fair, Azul. You're keeping very busy, so, you know, I don't think anybody would blame you. Excuse me. Yeah, I want to do more pre-recorded content, Azul, but I'm too busy with streaming to do it, so we're sort of in the same but opposite boats. What is that little creature? Do you see that? Is that supposed to be a Tektite? What is that creature? Tell me what this creature is called. Navi would tell me what the creatures are called. Is that this game's equivalent of a Tektite, or... So people tend to express frustration with the water temple portion of the game Ocarina of Time, as you need to constantly equip and unequip your iron boots. Pardon me. Now in this game, it's the same thing, but they're on a C button. I would say this is more obnoxious than the Ocarina of Time's water temple, having cleared both. The reason the water temple gets so much flack is because it's equal parts confusing and irritating because you need to constantly open the pause menu to change boots. It's called a bomb skit. Thank you, Azul. That is why the water temple gets so much flack, but I think part for part, this section is quite a bit worse. How do I get back to Death Mountain? The reason this section doesn't get as much flack is because the people who have drunk deeply of this game's particular brand of Kool-Aid are willing to excuse any and all flaws, and those who do not like this game don't like anything about it, so that kind of goes without mention. Hello, summertime. How do I get back to Kakariko? Because that's how I get to Death Mountain. How do I get back to Kakariko? How do I get, chat? How do I get? Doesn't a bokoblin have the key nearby? It's entirely fair to say I love this game, but it's a bad game. That is 100% fair. Evil's Death Azul, my very favorite anime of all time, is in fact terrible. It's not terrible, it's not good. It's very much not good. But I like it regardless. Oh, we do have Epona. Interesting. I wonder if we're supposed to go this way to the Twilight Barrier? I kind of doubt it, but that's the big issue I have with people who like bad things. There's nothing wrong with liking something that's bad, but so many people are blinded by their own opinions and refuse to acknowledge something's flaws. Again, you know, my favorite anime, or there are plenty of terrible, terrible, terrible video games that I'm quite fond of. They're not good games, but at the same time, I enjoy them deeply. Oh, hold on. One of my compatriots sent me a video that I have to check out. This is probably how much health he should have. There we go. Okay. It was Cadence. My. It's always nice to hear Cadence. Oh my goodness. This guy is back. I will admit, as much trash as I give this game, I really like the idea of giving moblins boar mounts, especially a blue boar for the leader to tie him back to Ganon. I think that's a very, very strong idea. I think the only way it works is in something like this game with a bigger emphasis on mounted combat and those sorts of things. But I think it's a very, very good idea for that idea. The Wii version of this was superior. The Wii version of this does not cut out the dialogue, Azul. They are bulbins, really? I see. I think it would be fine to call them moblins, honestly. I understand why they didn't want to, because that would be getting too far away from the strict interpretation of moblins that the series has had up to this point, but retrospectively, from as far as the franchise has come now, we have quite a bit of different variations of moblin, and these guys aren't too far from the moblins in the Oracle titles. So I think these guys could be called moblins. I think it would be fine. I do like the demarcation of having bokoblins and moblins. I think having tiers of enemies is very important. But I think those guys should be moblins, because if I recall correctly, there are no true moblins in this game if these guys are not indeed true moblins. Gameplay. Moblins don't always have a pig snout, though. Moblins did not have a pink snout in the Oracle games, as far as I recall. I played a ton of the Oracle titles. The Oracle titles are some of the best Zelda out there, honestly. Their sprite was a little hard to tell. It's possible they had a pig snout, but the ones in Wind Waker certainly did have a pig snout. But again, I would be fine calling these guys moblins. I think it's fine. Because they look fairly similar to the moblins in Wind Waker, honestly. The only difference is they are missing that pig snout. They look closer to orcs, but still, I think that works for the art style. Okay, now it's time to joust. This is the part that everybody loved in the trailer, and it's super cinematic. Oh my goodness. I prefer a good pig moblin to a dog moblin personally, but that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Welcome in, Konkuro King and Summertime Y2K. I hope you're doing well. And Konkuro, I'm glad you have such good taste. Oh my goodness, we're jousting. Oh my goodness, I lost. Bokoblins are the smaller one, Fallen Knight. These bigger ones are apparently... what are they called? Bulbins. And the smaller ones are bokoblins. This game is trash. This game is trash. Just because something is cinematic, it does not make it interesting to play. It's really difficult to get the exact spacing required. Also, there's an owl statue. Does that still count as a hit? Does that not count as a hit? Well, we're going to die, so... Conqueror, I'm gonna put that on the schedule for next week, on Thursday. Gods above and below. If you avoid them, you're too far away to get the sword hit in. If you go directly up to them, you get hit. Ugh. Again, just because it's cinematic doesn't make it interesting to play. This game is incredibly cinematic, and I would be honestly more surprised to hear that the live-action Legend of Zelda film doesn't take cues from this. I imagine this is the game they would adapt if they're adapting a specific game. This one, or probably Ocarina, actually. I would guess a fusion of this and Ocarina. Ocarina's story with this game's art style would be my guess for the live action story. Or something original. It's difficult to say. Every character in this game is hideous. Have they announced casting for the live-action Legend of Zelda game yet? I believe there was a fan cast with, what was it, Hunter Schafer? Yes, he was. The Oracle games are amazing. I don't think they're going to include any Breath of the Wild in here, honestly. Let me take a look here. Who will star in it? Hunter Schafer is a fan of the series, and she does have the right look for Zelda. No one has officially been cast yet, but Haley Joel Osment has expressed his desire. I don't think he would be a good fit for any role. Maybe like an innkeeper or something, I don't know. Breath of the Wild was a big success, but I think Twilight and Ocarina have staying power that Breath hasn't developed just yet. Or at the very least hasn't shown. I'm sure they will, Konkuro. It'd be great if his daughter, Zelda, got a cameo of some kind. I could see that being the case. Now we have to have dialogue with the kids, but all I want to do is go to Death Mountain. Well, all I want to do is stop playing, and the fastest way to do that is to finish the title, which means going to Death Mountain. Azul. I want you to know something, Evil's Death Azul. My manager, Miss A for OneWomanCorpo, in fact, has a Breath of the Wild tattoo. You struggle calling it a Zelda game. Here's the thing. Breath of the Wild does not follow the formula that was established as a quote-unquote Zelda game after the first few entries. However, if you go back to Zelda 1 or Zelda 2, or to a much lesser extent, Zelda 3 a little bit, you see echoes of where the series was at that point, and Breath of the Wild is much, much closer to Zelda 1 than it is to the traditional Zelda formula. So that's the issue. It's sort of like Metroid Prime versus Metroid. Prime is a terrible game and a terrible Metroid game. Breath of the Wild is an incredible game and not the best Zelda game because it doesn't follow that formula. That's sort of my opinion on those two. I love Breath of the Wild. Poor Epona. I don't know. I do really hope we get traditional Zeldas again in the future, and it seems likely that we will. After Breath of the Wild was released, they did some interviews with gaming mags where they were specifically saying, okay, we know people are worried, but we also have the team. We had one team working on Breath of the Wild, and one team was also developing A Link Between Worlds at the same time, which isn't strictly traditionalist, but it's much closer. And They do have those two separate teams, so it's not like we're never going to see more traditional. Azul. Metroid Prime is, pardon my French, fucking terrible. It is a clusterfuck of terrible level design, backtracking, bad controls, horrible enemy fights, and bad ideas in terms of where to put things. Echoes of Wisdom is fantastic. I would honestly rather replay Other M than Prime. Other M has a terrible story and horrible writing, but the gameplay itself is pretty okay. Prime has horrible story, has bad story, bad writing. Not as bad, but still bad. Not as bad, but still bad. And the gameplay is also terrible. But yeah, I loved Echoes of Wisdom as well. Were I to make a list of the best Zelda games, of my personal favorite Zelda games. My personal favorite Zelda games would be Ocarina, followed by Zelda 2, followed by Breath of the Wild. In terms of quality, I would say the best Zelda title is Ocarina, followed by probably Wind Waker, followed by either Zelda 3 or Breath of the Wild, depending on how you feel about Breath of the Wild. Well, I guess if we're talking in terms of quality, then Breath of the Wild would be... Breath of the Wild would probably clear Wind Waker in that case. So it would be Ocarina, Breath of the Wild, and then either Zelda 3 or Wind Waker. I hate this game, Pim Pim. Did we really need dialogue about this? We saw the whole cutscene. Wow, something fell from the sky. That's very relevant. We didn't need dialogue on top of a cutscene. Azul, it's entirely valid to like that better, but I'm talking purely in terms of quality. Ocarina is a better title than Majora's in terms of quality. And personally, I have never cleared Majora's. After we beat this game, we're going to be playing either Minish or Majora's until we clear it. Then we're going to be playing Spirit Tracks until we clear it. Then we're going to be playing whichever one we didn't play. Zelda 3 is Link to the Past. How do I feel about the top-down Zeldas? I think Zelda 3, which is top-down, and A Link Between Worlds, which is top-down, are both incredible titles. I mean, what's stopping you, Fallen Knight? Emulate or purchase, I would personally say purchase, the Zelda Collector's Edition disc, put it in your GameCube and have a wonderful time. I truly believe that that is the best way to play Ocarina of Time. Although you could get the same effect, I think, on the Switch 2 with the Pro Controller. The GameCube Pro Controller and the N64 retro game port of Ocarina. Yeah, but there's only 4 of them, Azul. I will not be playing the CDI games, no. Also, I think the dungeons in Ocarina are better, personally. Like I said, Majora's Mask is one of the 3 canon Zelda games that I've never cleared. The other ones, of course, being Minish and Spirit Tracks. Ugh. You made me do it once. There's no reason to make me keep doing this. Especially so frequently. Link's Awakening was the first Zelda title I played, Pim Pam, and the Oracle titles are incredible as well. Hello, Dr. Doom. Welcome in. You like Zelda 2? I'm very glad. I've been looking for somebody to play through Zelda 2 co-op with me. Alas, I haven't enough friends. Or any. I don't know that they needed to give him a saggy chest. Hello. Thank you, Dr. Doom. That's very sweet of you. After stream today, truth be told, I need to get some stuff done. In terms of, in terms of stream prep for next week, actually. So that's a bit of a pain, but... Do you remember when Capcom was good, Azul? I do. Yeah, obviously I need to wear these. That should have just let me play them. It should have just let me try the first time with them. I don't know why it didn't. Capcom was good back in the day. When's the last time a Mega Man game came out, Pim Pam? Come on, almost to the edge, come on. There we go. Well, Monster Hunter is still good. Huh. Or I could just stab him until he dies. Or I could just stab him until he dies, chat. I don't think they necessarily thought that plan through. I have no intention of saving this man. I'm certain the game will force me to, but... I have no intention of saving him. I do not, Evil Dead Azul. I was never very fond of the Resident Evil franchise. Truth be told, I like Blood Typers so much more, and it's a multiplayer game, so I want one of my friends to acquire that title so I can play the last campaign with them. Surely I deserve a break from this title. To play blood typers. This is not so much... I'm blaming the camera for that one. Well, Monster Hunter is a good title, Pim Pam. I'm a very, very large fan of Monster Hunter. Generations Ultimate is one of the finest games that Capcom has ever crafted. It's like, why even put that there, you know? This is a button tutorial, I understand that, but why put the wood platforms there? Okay. It's the only shield I'm allowed to acquire at this point, Azul. That being said, I don't rightly remember what the major item of this dungeon is. So it's possible it's the Hylian shield, although that would be very disappointing if the major item was just a shield. I don't think that that is the case, but I could be wrong. I'm sure I'll be able to identify it rather quickly. Judging by how fast I picked up the Gale Boomerang, especially. It's not the shield? Okay, good. Oh my goodness, it's the exact same doors as the last dungeon, but with the GORON icon on them. Because assets are expensive, chat. Assets are expensive. We shouldn't put any money into our flagship titles. It's possible, Fallen Knight. Oh, is it the claw shot? I have not played any wilds on account of I'm too poor. Yes, Dr. Doom? Because this game is awful, Dr. Doom. Malo now runs the shop? Okay. Well, after this dungeon, I will acquire the Hylian shield, as well as hopefully some bombs, because I'm fairly certain after this dungeon you need to acquire bombs to reach the third one. Which is what, the water temple? We did grass, now fire. We're just copying Ocarina of Time wholesale, so that tracks. That the third dungeon would be water. Hello, Mado Voidborn. Welcome in. Oh, Dr. Doom, thank you so much for your Eat a Triscuit redeem. I will have a Laffy Taffy, I suppose. Well, Mado, I actually wanted to say I would love to play that with you, and also, if you ever end up purchasing blood typers, I would play that with you. Okay. Oh, Dr. Doom, I actually have a question for you specifically. What has a neck, no head, but wears a cap? That is my question for you, Dr. Doom. What has a neck but no head and a cap? Are these Dodongos? Could be. Oh, is it the bomb bag? Because we really are just copying Ocarina here. Then again, the first dungeon wasn't... We got the slingshot before the first dungeon. Maybe. No, because it doesn't have a head. The Dullahan has a head. She just has to hold it. It's detached from her, but she still possesses one. It's the GORON power bracelets or whatever. Gauntlets or something. Some form of strength upgrade is my current guess. Dr. Doom, the answer is a bottle. I hope you appreciated that Laffy Taffy fact. Okay, we don't need a strength upgrade, never mind. Yeah, I think it's the claw shot. That's my current guess. Claw shot. I don't know why, but I feel like it is the claw shot. Not to worry, Doom. Oh. Well, that's irritating. So chat, I went hiking yesterday with my dear friend, Miss Cadence Harper, right? And, we'd scarcely climbed a single mountain when she needed to stop to catch her breath. That girl is incredibly out of shape. Yeah, that's why we killed the Dodongo this time. Okay. Hiking stream? No, I don't think so. Because if it were Cadence, the entire stream would end up being 15 minutes. Or AK. Brytknee could probably manage it. She seems to be a bit more in shape. And I certainly could manage it, but... the stream might be a bit short otherwise. What has a peak but no bottom? A mountain. What has a peak and a bottom, Mado? That would be me, as I am quite peak, as the kids say. Oh my goodness. We're ripping off Metroid now. Oh god, do I really have to do more sumo? I see. Oh my goodness, it's the compass. Okay, it was off. I was a little off, but that's fine. There's still one more thing I need to confirm for next week's schedule before it's set in stone, but we'll see. We'll see. What has a body but no nose? A beer. Wine, rather. I'm personally fond of a nice full-bodied wine. I've got one for you, chat. I love riddles. I truly do. I've got one for you. Often sleeps coiled up in front of fireplaces. Can eat 100 sheep in a row and still be hungry, and comes in every color of the rainbow. What is it? Okay, where are we headed? I mean, here's the thing. I feel like the game designers came up with this idea and were so taken with it because it's a phenomenal idea that they decided to implement it without really worrying about it. However, the issue here is that the iron boots in this title make you move so very slow that having a section where you walk around on the roof, while interesting, is really, truly annoying because of how slow you move. Let me tell you that riddle again. Comes in every color of the rainbow. It can eat 100 sheep and still be hungry. And it often sleeps coiled up in front of fireplaces. What is it? It is neither light nor a snake, NATO Voidborn. This is one of my very favorite riddles. Is there anything else I need to do while I'm attached to the roof? What did we get there? Was that the compass? Was that the compass? No, that was a piece of art. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No body and no nose. Okay. Well, we need to go to floor 2, which is the central room, and then I would assume we put on our boots. Oh, wait, there's a door right there. But how do we get there? Do we have to go around this way? Why not just let us walk directly there? Why make it take longer? Have fun, Azul. Good luck. It's not a snake, Dr. Doom. My, does nobody have the answer for me? If this ceiling is magnetic, shouldn't our sword be stuck to it? It's not the wind either. The wind never sleeps coiled up in front of a fireplace, and the wind does not come in every color of the rainbow. Now, how might we get there? That's gotta hurt. How might we get there? Very close, Dr. Doom. The correct answer is a woolen rug. Fits beautifully for all of our categories. Okay, so obviously we need to turn that on, but how might we do that? By coming through there would be my guess, but to do that, I'm not too sure how. You tried your best, Dr. Doom. Okay, it looks like you can walk there. If you really, really try. It's just a giant annoyance. It absolutely does, Mado. You can absolutely dye woolen rugs. Most people do. Shoot. It doesn't literally eat sheep, but it's made out of wool, which you could say it's eating the sheep's byproduct. It's a riddle, Mado Voidborn. It's not entirely literal. It also doesn't literally sleep in front of fireplaces. I really don't want to bother to kill the Dodongos. Ugh. Fine. Ugh. Mado, it's not literal. It's not literal. Why can't I pull this? There we go. Exactly, Mado. They're getting too cute with their level design, chat. They're making me hike all the way back this way because I messed up my placement. That doesn't strike any of you as particularly irritating or annoying? Because it sure does for me. Hello, G-Gamer. I hope you're doing well. Time. No. It's definitely something... It's either time or the future. You can be measured but never held. The passage of time ages things, but is itself ageless. Constantly coming. Time is constantly flowing. I'm gonna go with time or the future, Dr. Doom. Do you think I can make that jump? I hate this game so much, it's unreal. Okay, Mado. Eyelets? No, that's too literal. Yes, Dr. Doom, that's what I'm going with. Oh, I'm glad, Dr. Doom. I like to think I'm fairly good at riddling. Let's see. Cover the entire world in darkness. Don't notice me. Persist across your entire life. I gotta think about that one quite a bit, Mado Voidborn. I gotta think about that one. I have cities but no houses, forests but no trees, water but no fish. What am I? I've heard that one before, but I don't remember the answer. Cities but no houses. Cities but no houses. Oh, yeah, it's a map. It's a map. Yep, 100% map. Well done, Pim Pam. There we go. Yes, I know. You don't need to show me. Obviously! There's so many unnecessary cutscenes and hand-holding in this game. Watch, we're gonna get a cutscene that had turned on the magnet too, even though that's the most obvious thing in the world. Yes, obviously it turns on the magnet like every other switch in this dungeon has done. Okay, why does Link look so angry? Ooh, pardon. I'm quite tired today. I stayed up a little too late last night, spending time with a friend. What has an eye but cannot see? A storm. I have one for you guys that's maybe a little popular, so easy, but I'm still thinking, Mado. What can be seen with the naked eye, and when you put it into a barrel, it makes the barrel lighter? Needle. Okay, yeah, no, those... It's sort of the same idea, Dr. Doom. Can be seen by the naked eye, and when you put it into a barrel, it makes the barrel lighter. These are Tektites. That's correct, Dr. Doom. Cover the entire world in darkness. Unnoticed and persists. A cloud? No, because that doesn't persist your entire life. A hole? That's correct, Mado. Again. Death. You notice death, Pim Pam. Yes, it is a hole, Fallen Knight. Do you think we get a cutscene for the magnet? Oh my goodness, we do. It's just, it's too hard to look an inch away, you know? Alright, Mado, I officially give up. Let's hear it. No worries, Fallen Knight. You solved it on your own, and that's what matters. Oh my goodness, this is just like the hit game Portal starring Chell from Valve Software Inc. It's just like an excursion funnel. I miss Portal. Portal is so much better than this game. Why am I not playing Portal, chat? Just because I've beat it like 4 or 5 times. It's blinking. Oh. Okay. That's a good one, Mado. I like that one. What is full of holes but still holds water? I've heard this one before too, but I don't remember it. Full of holes but still holds water. I mean, a barrel has 1 hole. Full of holes but still holds water. A straw? Ooh, a sponge. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, that's very interesting, Mado. I think it's a sponge. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't care. Okay, what do we do in this room? Obviously we have to do something about these bemuses. They can't kill each other, though. Oh, right, we have this. And there's this hidden in the corner. Oh, that just opens the way back out. Well, obviously there's something to be done in here. Infinite amount of keys, but can't open a keyboard. Doesn't have an infinite amount of keys, but I guess that's sort of what you're going for. I do like these riddles. You're keeping me entertained while I play this horrible game, so I appreciate that. What gets bigger the more you take away? Well, keyboard or piano. Yeah. Gets bigger the more you take away. Nothingness? Nothing. Hole. Hole, that's a good one too. Frog. I have one for you guys, chat. Millionaires want me. Poor people have me. If you eat me... If you do nothing but eat me, you will die. What am I? Ding ding ding! Correct answer, Mado Voidborn. Rich people want me. Poor people have me. If you eat nothing but me, you will die. What am I? Correct, Frog. Did you guys know this game is terrible? Oh, I have another one for you guys. Okay. If you know the answer to this one, don't say it because it's... If you know the answer, you know the answer. It's not a guess and check type thing. So... Chat. Mary's mother has 4 daughters. The first is named Penny, the second is named Nickel, and the third is named Dime. What is the name of the 4th daughter? What's a skill, Fallen Knight? Okay, I remember in the Wii version. Crafting this key and using it with the motion controls. Does anybody know my riddle? Eurocent, no. Here, I'll say it again. Mary's mother has 4 daughters. The first is named Penny, the second is named Nickel, and the third is named Dime. What is the name of the 4th daughter? I believe Dr. Doom got it. Oh, and Pim Pam as well. Hello, Yune. I hope you're doing well. Oh, duh. Okay. I'm glad we all got it then. Yeah. How's your day going, Yune? Well, I hope? I hate this game, Dr. Doom. Oh, you don't know it, Fallen Knight? Okay, let me say it one more time. For you, Fallen Knight. And Yune, if you know the answer to this, don't put it in chat. Okay. Fallen Knight. Mary's mother has 4 daughters. The first is named Penny, the second is named Nickel, and the third is named Dime. What is the name of the 4th one? Oh my goodness. Ooh, that sounds wonderful, Yune. Personally, I'm quite fond of Panda Express. I just love authentic Chinese food, you know? It's right up there with Taco Bell's authentic Mexican food. Interesting. Coffin, Dr. Doom. I shield bash him in the stomach and then stab him. It's doing the hit icon like I'm dealing damage, but I'm not sure. I imagine I need to push him off the ledge, but that would probably kill him? And aren't we supposed to be saving this guy? This game is terrible, chat. Okay, well, that didn't work. Okay, that doesn't work. How far can you walk into the woods? About halfway, Dr. Doom. Listen, Frog, it's doing the animation like I'm hurting him. I see now. I get it, yep. A dog. Balls. You never want me in your presence, yet I'm harmless. I tire you even when you're full of life. I make you do nothing against your will. What am I? Lethargy? A kitten. Oh. I knew it was something stupid like that. Bye. Ooh, change is a good one. Friday is the name of his horse, Dr. Doom. I love a good riddle. I really truly do. It's boredom. Okay. I make you do nothing against your will. I get it, yeah. That's a good one, Mado. I hate this game so much. There we go. Okay, so it's a weapon. Probably not the claw shot then. I don't think it's the bow and arrow. I don't rightly know, honestly. He's got pretty blue eyes. Maybe a megaton hammer, but I don't think that's in this game. I don't think the megaton hammer is in Twilight Princess. It would be a little too close. Okay, it is the bow and arrow. I have issue with them giving me a slingshot and a bow and arrow. It's very unnecessary. I have umbrage with that, chat. See, in Ocarina, you could set your arrow on fire and then move it. Not so in this game. We've gone back in terms of technology. There we go. Stupid. Oh my goodness, we can kill Bimoses now. and I think we have to. Can I not grab and move that? Okay. There we go. Yep. Chat, would anyone like to play shogi with me after this stream's conclusion? Well, I guess I have something I have to take care of, so I guess I can't play shogi. And I'm happy to have you here, Mado. Why am I not playing Wind Waker? I could be doing a Wind Waker randomizer right now, chat. I could be playing a good game. Shogi is like Japanese chess. If you go to lishogi.org, then there's not only a tutorial, but also some shogi puzzles, and that's how I usually play with people when I play shogi with people. Yeah, shogi is like a Japanese chess game. It's a lot more in depth than real chess, and I'm an incredible fan of it. Also, if you're looking for a way to learn how to play shogi, there is a tutorial on youtube.com/OneWomanCorpo, spoken by one Cadence Harper. Alright, and that's the last key part. A man, Pim Pam. Wind Waker with Twilight art style, because Wind Waker is actually fun, Mado Voidborn. Shameless plug there? Listen, you know how it is. I can't get the yellow P. Dang. Do you guys want to hear the oldest joke in recorded history? I just happen to know it. It's really, truly not a good joke, but I happen to know it. Do you guys want to hear it? The fire temple is really, really linear. I agree, Dr. Doom. Okay, the oldest joke in recorded history is as follows. Since time immemorial, a thing did not happen. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap. That is the oldest joke in recorded history. It's not great. It really is, Turtle. And welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I did not invent that joke, Dr. Doom. The ancient Mesopotamians did. I hate this game. Also, what is the purpose of making me roll into the fencing to knock it down? That's not a puzzle? I hate this game so very much. I'm glad, Dr. Doom. Here's the thing, chat. That joke, that terrible joke, will outlive both of us. We will be forgotten someday, but that joke will live on. This game is trash, Dr. Doom. There are people who consider this to be one of the best Zelda games ever made. There are people who love this game. There are people whose opinions I actually respect who love this game, which is insane. Well, I'm already not in the mythos, Pim Pam. This game looks hideous and plays terrible. I don't understand how people can like it. No fairy? No fairy? Hello, Parisia. How you doing? Do you like this game, Parisia? If so, how is this Dodongo sticking to the surface? If you like this game, I'm sorry, but you have bad taste. Oh, you did. I'm sorry. You're allowed to like things that are bad, but you have to acknowledge that they're bad. I don't understand why people like it, to be entirely honest with you, Made Avoid. Gods damn it. Or if you prefer, Gods Above and Below. Same concept. As previously discussed, just because something is cinematic doesn't mean it's fun to play, Mado Voidborn. Oh my goodness, there's some fishies. Here's the thing, Parisa, just because something is dark doesn't make it interesting. I personally find things that are dark and dreary and depressing to be less interesting than things that are more hopeful or happy in nature. But yes, the time between dungeons is intolerable. The dungeons themselves aren't that bad, although I liked the forest temple a lot more than this temple. The dungeons themselves aren't that bad, but getting between them is just terrible. Also, this dungeon is incredibly linear. Oh, old Zelda dungeons were linear. No, they weren't. Dungeons like the Water Temple, yes. Dungeons like the Forest Temple in Ocarina, no. No. Okay, how do we turn this on? Oh, will he just turn it on for me? Yeah, the water level is always the worst one. In every Zelda title. Except maybe the Oracle games. Maybe. Maybe. That was frightening. Okay, so we need to turn this on somehow. Ah, it's behind this. I will say, again, I want to give this game credit where it deserves it. Using BMOS as a lock to ensure you have the bow and arrow is a clever idea. There are some clever ideas in this game. Execution is iffy, but there are some clever ideas. I really hope that the next project we get is a remake of them, Turtle. I expected to get them right after Link's Awakening. But we are still using that art style, so maybe sometime soon? I don't need a cutscene for this. Obviously, it's moving. Yes, I get that. Yes, and I need to shoot that with an arrow. I get it. This game has no faith in its players. Whoops. I will buy a Oracle remake, even though I have the original titles. I have the Game Boy Color carts in my collection, but I will still buy a remake because those games are incredible. So also the first Zelda for the Wii. This is a true fact. Does not matter. I don't care. If this had been the first Zelda I ever played, I probably wouldn't have picked up other Zelda games, to be entirely honest with you. Okay. My favorite personal Zelda title is Ocarina of Time, which I know is a very boring answer, so I'll give you my second place, which is Wind Waker. I think Wind Waker's combat is incredibly fun. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Sonia. Cadence went on a hike yesterday, and after 15 minutes, needed to stop because she was complaining she would throw up if we kept moving, because she was that out of shape. Interesting. The GameCube is a fantastic console, Mado. Here's the thing about Skyward Sword. The first half of Skyward Sword is intolerable, but the second half is some of the best Legend of Zelda ever made. So it's difficult to talk about Skyward Sword as a whole, because the beginning and ending are just so wildly different, Turtle. Again, a point of credit. I do like that they send so many small enemies after you at once. It sort of makes you feel like you're taking on an army, and that's fun, you know? So credit to that as well. Credit where credit is due. Okay, we're almost certainly going to get a fairy here. The motion controls feel so... Here's the thing. The Wii Motion Plus, I feel, really helps with the motion controls. And I think it's fun. Because you have things like the Skulltula, where you need to hit it a specific direction. And I think that's fun, at least in my opinion. Interesting, no fairy. Darn. Oh, I'm sorry, Yune. I'm not sure what to tell you there. I'm not very tech savvy. Truth be told, I wish there was a Skyward Sword port for Switch. Isn't there? Or is that Wii U? Is there a port for Switch? Is there a Skyward Sword? There is. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my wish list. I'm gonna add that to throne. Agitated turtle, says Wii U. Yes, you're very angry. I know. I don't need a cutscene. Let me be intimidated by the giant monster. You don't need to show me this. Yeah, it wasn't very smart of her, Maida. Oh, doesn't the Switch have motion controls? The Switch port doesn't have the motion controls? Hold on. I need to look this up. Skyward Sword Switch motion controls. Okay. Yeah, people like them. I'll add it to throne then. You're waiting for Twilight Princess to be on Switch. Why do you hate yourself, Fallen Knight? Why do you hate yourself? Play a good game, maybe. Something that you'll play and have a good time. Maybe that's why people like Twilight Princess, is because it's all they know. They don't know that they invented video games that you play and enjoy. But that is the case. They do make video games that are fun, where you enjoy playing them. Okay, so you're nostalgic for it. That's very fair. That doesn't make it good, but I can understand being nostalgic for a title. Can I add something? What button is add something? Wishlist, add collection? Oh, add wish. This item can't be added to your wish list because it's currently unavailable. Okay, I'll make it a cash payout. Okay. Sweet dreams, Yune. I don't think that I'm going to be streaming for too much longer. Well, I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. We'll see. We'll see. Why does everybody love this game so much? Obviously, I have to hit him in the glowing thing. I know, Midna. He's got a big video game weak spot, obviously. Certainly, Maida. I'd be interested in seeing that. I think AK likes, those the best. I see, we have to get him to light these torches somehow. No, he can break the torches. Okay. Well, we don't hit him with our sword, so... I don't think this is just a really long hurt animation. Can I grab his chains? No. I can grab his leg chains, though. Still. Oh, boots. The music is good. I'll give it that. Yeah, and our kitty is usually our card game player. Come on. Come on. I personally have always been a proponent of motion controls. I think motion controls are fun. We don't really separate by genre, Mado Voidborn. I know your channel does, but we don't really do that. You know, it's natural that there would be some overlap. For example, Cadence and AK's favorite Zelda game is both Wind Waker, while as mine is Ocarina. Brytknee likes Echoes of Wisdom. I did know, Mado. I did know that. Can I keep stabbing him even though the Goron is free now? Oh my goodness, another piece of the fused shadow. Oh, time for a cutscene. You know, that's a valid concern almost every setting other than Twilight Princess, Midna. But Zelda's very duty-bound in this one. Oh, he's got a flat top. I don't care. I finished my wine. I finished my wine. Ahem. Siri, add 5 organic russet potato to my cart. Alexa, purchase 2 dozen cans of creamed corn. Alexa, confirm purchase. Siri, buy 5 cans of creamed corn on Amazon. I'm pleased, Dr. Doom. Alexa, silly post on the internet. Yes, I'm working on it. I don't care about these kids. I'm sorry, I don't care about them. I do like Link's earring. Anyway, let's buy a Hylian shield and maybe get some bombs too. No, Sonia, you are. Alexa, play songs by Cavetown. Did it work? Oh, thanks for the hydration redeem. I'm not, Backsack. I hope you enjoyed my music taste, Dr. Doom. We don't get bombs yet, do we? I guess I'll check the bomb's place now. Yeah, you're welcome. All three cats darted out of the room. Oh, I'm sorry. I went over to one of my friends recently for the first time, and her cat kept hissing at me. I understand my snakes kind of do that to people, but it was kind of disappointing. I need 20 more rupees. We got the Smash Bros. Brawl Fit, yes. Okay, so I need 20 rupees. What do you suppose the best way for me to acquire those is? He didn't launch me properly. They do, Fallen Knight. If they don't like you. You have to earn their trust first. There we are. Okay, where are we headed? Presumably through there, or that's where we came from, so I'd say through there or through there. What do you think is the fastest way for me to accrue $20? Just spend time with me, Fallen Knight. As they get to know you, I'm sure they'll like you. I could go back to the Fire Temple and pick up some of the rupees that we had to leave, but that doesn't strike me as particularly efficient. I actually need to be right back. Please don't anybody leave. Be right back. we're back. VAing commissions? I have never done one of those, actually, Mado. I don't think I have a very charming voice, so I'm afraid that nobody would want to pay for it. I was hoping you might give me a little bit higher. It's probably just as time efficient to actually climb it, because you have to talk to him. You're very sweet, Dr. Dome. I appreciate that. Well, if anybody is interested in voice commissions, feel free to join my Discord and let me know. Thank you, Fallen Knight. That's very sweet of you. I will finish this game, Charlie, because I'm already bored by it. So I'm not going to get bored by it halfway through. Interesting, that's new. How do we get up there? Interesting. Chat, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to fast travel in human form. There's absolutely no reason for them to have done that. Right, we're gonna need this to thaw a frozen lake, I believe, or perhaps just to warm up the Yeti area. Thank you, Mado. Okay. You think if I put my metal boots on before they launched me, they would just break their backs? Ooh. 15 more. Oh, GORON shop. Interesting. They have tea, lantern oil, and milk. Now, if I could sell them my red potion, that would be ideal. There we go. I have full hearts. I don't need more. Everywhere has a GORON launch except for where you need a GORON launch. Wonderful. Wonderful planning. She doesn't have a surname, Mado. I hate this game. 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 And I hate this game. Chat, you know what I want? I want some orange chicken. So if anybody is interested in a short voice commission, I will do a short voice commission just for you if you purchase for me orange chicken. I think that's a fairly good deal. For me. Maybe not so much for you. Turtle, it's rough. Ugh. How are you supposed to do that? You give me a script, and I tell you how much an orange chicken is. Mado Voidborn. He doesn't look very friendly. Okay, can we get up to the purple rupee quickly? We might be able to. Or we'll have to go through the entirety of the dungeon. Oh, there's a treasure box in here that I suppose we had a full wallet for. Well, that'll help. I think that's actually red rupee, so we should be alright. The second one? Yeah. Well, hopefully this is indeed a red rupee. So we can grab it and be on our merry way. A paragraph or two, Mado Voidborn. Wonderful. I would say up to a page, Mado, for just that, and if you want more, it will cost more. Oh, that's new. What is that? Is that perhaps an elevator? That would have been nice to have. I hate this game. I hate this game, chat. You don't understand. Chat, you don't understand. I can't even... Unhelpful. I don't have bombs. I don't even know if bombs blast apart those rocks. Chat, this game is endless suffering. Endless suffering. Ugh, let's just grab our bombs and head over. Do we get access to Castletown now, or is that... No, that's later. Frog, be kind. Frog went NPC mode. Okay. See, this is what I mean when I say Twilight Princess likes to waste your time. There's no reason for this path to be nearly this long. This is insane. It just forces you to keep hiking for no reason. I would assume you could do something with this, though. Perhaps throw it at the Goron child. Interesting. I don't care. I don't care, chat. I'm sorry. That works, Nordic. Well, that's how I feel playing this game, Sonia. I'm sorry. It's not even like a B game or anything. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. Little babu. Frog is being unkind. Mr. 987 is being rather rude. Why play it? Because I'm interested in Zelda lore, and I don't remember anything from this game except for hating it. And this game has the most lore out of any Zelda game, I believe. Interesting. Again, this game is worse than I remember, and I remember it being pretty bad, so... I'm not going to do that, Maid of Voidborn. I have to experience the cringe myself. Oh my goodness, it's a chicken. Oh my goodness, it's 2 chickens, salt and pepper. And some rupees. Great idea. What if they made a good Zelda game instead of this, chat? Crazy idea, I know. I'm so jealous, Dr. Doom. I love garlic bread. Oh my goodness, a piece of heart. Froggy, here's the thing. I'm not literally saying the same thing over and over. I'm saying it in different ways. Like the energy drink made of Voidborn? gang garlic bread. Perhaps I will craft my own garlic-flavored bread today. Nope, that's the graveyard. Fare thee well, Dr. Doom. There you go, Frog. Keep things fresh. Keep things fresh and interesting. Jiminy Cricket, though. That's a new one. That's a new one. I don't have... I hate this game. I hate this game. Don't be crass, Backsack. Hot takes make for poor entertainment? I disagree, because it gives you something to think about. Something to consider at length, Mado Voidborn. You frequently are not crass, Backsack. Oh, gods. There's something new at the bomb shop. Go back. I think this is the right way, or I'll have to go left first. Probably left first, huh? Okay, that just connects it with this part of Hyrule Field. Okay. And then can I just go left here, or the bridge is out? Lovely. Minna, you want to yell at me that the bridge is out? No? Okay. Can we go over Elden Bridge, perhaps? Yeah. Mado. I thought it was appropriate. This game is too big. It's one thing if there's interesting content to be explored, but it's just boring. There's nothing, it's just empty. Oh my goodness, they stole the bridge. Chat, they stole the bridge. Chat, they stole the bridge. And made me go back to kill the shadow beasts for no real reason. There's just too much empty space. So I wonder if I can kill them all at the same time with a spin attack or with a bomb. There we go. Breath of the Wild is not nearly as empty. No, Breath of the Wild is big, but there's interesting things to do and see everywhere. Does anyone have my donation link? I need to grab it real quick. Copy link address. There's absolutely no reason to make this take so long. Chad, how long have we been streaming for? Just over 2 hours? Guess we'll keep going. Oh god, we have another bug segment. At least we have Midna. At least she's here. Oh my god's alias purse. I don't care. Chat, I'm sorry if I'm not being super entertaining. I just have nothing to say about this. You don't even need a cent because it's straight. Wow, I really needed something to show me go straight. Story of my life, Sonia. Story of my life. What if they put Midna in a good game? True. True. Cadence actually mentioned another game with Midna. Apparently it's a very, very small game and it only features Midna and Link. Apparently it was hosted on some Flash site called Newgrounds. I'm not personally familiar with it, so I'll have to check it out, but you know, I'm interested in trying out another game if Midna's in it. Why is this place so big? There's no reason to make me run that far. What are you talking about, Turtle? Let me be impressed by the view. You don't have to show me a cutscene. Surely not, Mado Voidborn. Cadence. Okay, you're probably right. That's Cadence. Okay, the scent is helpful here. I'll give them that. Wow, that man has a twin. Man has a perfect twin. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, it's Ilya. Fish boy. I don't care. What do I do now? Did they tell me what to do? Okay, no, but they told me to talk to the soldiers. Okay, now we know to go to Lake Hylia. Cool. It's not the most boring game of all time, but it's definitely up there. Chat. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Oh, Agatha. I remember Agatha. Vaguely. I believe somebody's trying to scam me right now. They're not doing a very good job of it. Alright, on to Lake wait a tick. We're probably supposed to go that way to get to Lake Hylia. Almost certainly. Oh, pardon me. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There's no need for the map to be this big. It doesn't add anything. Well, it does add something. It adds travel time, which is not interesting. Wind Waker has better travel time, Wind Waker has interesting travel time. Wind Waker is great. Why am I even comparing this to Wind Waker? Obviously Wind Waker's better. That goes without saying. Okay, I think once I reach Lake Hylia, I'll call it. It's the Bridge of Eldon? No, that's a different bridge. I see the bridge! I don't need a cutscene! Chat, why would I need a cutscene for this? Oh, we had a bit of an Anarchitty cameo there. Anarchitty does not like this game either. Oh my god, the bridge collapsed. Got set on fire and exploded. That's crazy. Maybe I should... Maybe AK should be the one playing this game, chat. Why didn't they just shoot at me? Surely that would make more sense. Again, cinematic does not necessarily mean fun. It means cinematic. This game loves wasting your time. Alright, Lake Hylia, lovely. And look at that, there's the water temple. Wow. What's going on here? Hello there. Bakemono. Hi, Bakemono-san. Okay, well, I mean, how do I get up there? Do I have to kill the monster for the man? I mean, I suppose that could be. Did he really need to run over? Every aspect of this game is designed to waste the player's time, chat. Every little bit of it. Lovely. Great, cool. He's making some interesting noises, I'll give him that. Great! Wonderful! Why even give me the option to do that? Let's make an enemy the player can't attack. Oh, I see. We're getting lifted up. Oh, no? I don't even know what to say about that, chat. I don't even know what to say about that. I really don't. Obviously, we're supposed to kill this monster. That's how we progress, but we can't fly, and we're in wolf, so we don't have our bow and arrow. And then we jump into him to attack him, and we get hurt. Cool. Cool. I mean, chat, is there something I'm missing, or is this just terrible? Is there something I'm missing, or is this just awful? No, see, when I attack it, when it swoops down, I just auto get into its claws, Fallen Knight. See, it'll come back down, I'll hit the attack button, and it'll just grab me. And it'll play a long cutscene that I can't skip. Does anybody know what to do here? I think I know what to do here, actually. I think I know what to do here. I think that's how you defeat that creature. I'll see you guys next week for more of this game that I despise. Tomorrow, look forward to Cadence Harper playing Pal World. For now, thanks for suffering with me, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Fare thee well.